Hi, this is Jessie Ann Nichols George, and I'm coming to you from the great outdoors today um, because I felt like it would really fit the topic that I'm discussing and what I wanted to share with you today. And that is learning the art of becoming still. Now, so many of us, what we do is we get into these modes where we're trying all these tools, we're trying all these different things, we're trying the meditation and a lot of these different practices along the way, but there's one piece that can oftentimes be missing. So when we're looking around, and I've heard a lot of clients say, I'm trying this, I'm trying that, but nothing seems to be working right now. Well, besides the obvious concept that nothing seems to be working, we have another aspect, and that is a lot of times people try to meditate and they try to focus, but they're not really truly connecting with spirit. And there's only one place that we can truly make things happen from, and that is that point of stillness. In stillness is where we truly, fully connect with spirit. And when we fully and truly connect with spirit, then what happens is we have this merging, we have this oneness. So we are literally at that point one with divine energy. We are one with that creative energy, with all of abundance, with all potential. And we are really maximizing that potential when we connect in stillness. Now, a lot of people say to me, they go, that's a really great concept, but it just doesn't seem very practical because my house is always noisy. There's always things happening. Even here you might be hearing the birds going. There might even be some other noises that might come up along the way, but that's okay. And in the background. But even if you're in the city, you can obtain these points of stillness. I'm actually in a city area. I just happen to have some beautiful trees on the lot right now. And what I think about here is it's not always about having this ultimate peace and quiet. That's not the same thing as connecting with stillness. And stillness is a place. It's kind of like a place that you go to. It is a feeling. It is, like I said, that level of connection. And when we connect in stillness, what happens is time stands still. We really actually have this essence of time standing still. We start to lose total sense, not total sense, but we start to lose a good sense of our physical boundaries that we feel when we're very conscious and awake and alert and we're in our body, and we have this sense of boundaries there, right? Because we're aware this is our skin, this is our clothing, things like that. But when we're in stillness, it's a matter of closing the eyes so that our eyes aren't getting those external distractions. And then you can use music. You can use the sounds of nature, whether it's, these leaves blowing in the tree, or wind blowing through the leaves in the tree. You can use even music. Sometimes having a nice just om sound in your music can transport you over. So those are all points. But what happens in stillness is that nothing else seems to really take a precedence in that moment. Okay, nothing else is grabbing our attention. And what we can do is in that moment what happens is we completely let go. Okay, we completely stop worrying about everything around us. Now right there I can hear people saying, but my mind never ever ever shuts down. And that's where it's really great to step outside at night or to have that om sound or things like that, because what it does is it gives your mind a place to go. It gives your mind a place to focus on. And when it focuses on that subtle sound of nature, or it focuses on that sound of om, or even if it's just the straight peace and quiet, like in the middle of the night. I like to do that a lot of times. I'll come out here on my deck and it'll be 2 o'clock in the morning, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and just to hear and to sense that stillness that's in the air. And what I do is just close my eyes, just like that, just close my eyes, and I just let go and I let the sounds of nature come in and take over instead of all the other thoughts. And then I just give myself that permission to let go and go into that space basically nowhere. It's just a space of feeling. And then what I do is I let spirit come and kind of just surround me. So it's kind of like I feel this big embrace around me. I feel like I'm being held by this beautiful white light, by this beautiful pure, pure energy. So in doing that, that does give your mind a place to focus, but at the same time what it does is it draws you into a moment of stillness. It draws you into a moment of peace and quiet. And at that point, we become the manifester. At that point, because we are totally letting go of the worries, the anxieties, the fears, and then we're totally embracing that moment of ultimate bliss. And that's really what it is when you allow yourself to be surrounded by divine present, by spirit. It's a point of ultimate bliss. It's like you can just feel the energy pull all the way up through your body and come back down again. So that's what you're looking for. And that stillness is the space that we're looking for. So the next time you feel like your life is being full of distractions, you feel like, I can't get there, I don't know what to do, I don't have the answers, take the time out to simply be still. Because that stillness is where you're going to find the answers. That stillness is going to be where everything comes together. And when you take the time to connect with that, and you fully connect with spirit, then everything starts flowing, everything starts falling into place. You start getting the messages, you start getting the information, you start getting the connections. Matter of fact, I did this just within the last week, and I think I was buzzing for about 3 or 4 days probably, at least, in that process, just feeling that experience, because the energy stayed with me that long. I was probably only there for about 2 minutes, but that 2 minutes lasted me days. So imagine if you did that every day. You just took a few minutes to be totally still, listen to what's around you, or listen to that sound of Om. There's plenty of great recordings on the internet, and I'm sure YouTube for that. So just take that time and be still. Namaste. If you'd like to check out more of my work, more of what I'm doing, there are definitely places to go. That would be my website at Jessie Ann Nichols George 1. That's number 1.com. Or you can also go to jessieannnicholsgeorge.eventbrite.com, and those will be typed into the description there right under this video. So take time, be still, give yourself that gift today, because it's amazing. It's going to charge you, power you, and bless you.